Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. Happy Thankmas 2024. Welcome back to more Alan Wake 2. But I'm bad. I will be your forehead this evening or afternoon, whenever you're watching this, live or otherwise. We find ourselves as Saga Anderson. We are in Cauldron Lake. I have decided to do a bit of a loop-de-loop to look for lunchboxes and loot the things that we can now finish looting, like these 3 cult stashes here. I'm assuming there's a bit of a mini boss in the rental cabins to finish off like the side stuff before we undertake the end game, so that when we come back here, I'm assuming I won't have to worry about any of this stuff. I just do the story. That's what we're going to do right now. Whoa, it goes so dark. Good grief. So we just looting some stuff for a little bit here. And hopefully not wasting resources fighting stuff. That would be counterproductive to looting stuff. I do have the charm on to give us potentially better and more loot. This might be one of our last times we really get to do this. So I'm just following the path going to the left. I just don't want to fight any wolves, man. No wolves. All right. Also, what was the... Cauldron Lake has 4 more lunchboxes. Wait. 3 more lunchboxes. And it also has... All the stuff is still locked. I have... What? And then Nursery Rhymes. There's 2 more in Cauldron Lake with 1 more strange doll. Now, I did look up because we're close to the end here and I don't want to be debated. The lighthouse key will drop from the last cult stash, which I'm now doing to be here, which I'm assuming is going to be again after some boss fight or something. That area is totally locked off. So when we get over there, we'll figure that out when we get there. This whole area now is totally dark because we're towards the end of the game. And now this area is just complete darkness all the time.
One of those cult boxes.
Which is, is this just going to be a screwdriver? Light. Because we do have... Okay, this was the key we found forever ago. The cult is watching right now. Well, less scary and awkward because we know the cult are now kind of our friends. Neutral frenemies. They're not actually the air quotes bad guys. They're not doing great things, but they're not the bad guys. Found a... This is from way earlier, but...
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it.
Yep.
She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
This is way earlier in the game, but we just didn't see this one when we were here in the first place. Yeah, all of these arrows point to where the key is. I just didn't find the actual cult stash earlier. All right, so straight on this way past the murder site. I'm not going to specifically look up the lunch boxes, though. They're just going to be in little corners of the maps that I just didn't scour. But at this point, trying to look for lunch boxes when the whole game, the whole area is now totally pitch black, is both harder and easier. This is too far. Okay, it's back up here. Because it might be easier to see the colorful rocks. This was that house we looked at, right? Nope, this is the... Oh. We walked
Another
by
cult
this
stash.
earlier. Really, I did not see the stash itself. Did we check out the whole room? Okay, we've got symbols. Nope, I was not here.
Hello, dear.
We've got a whole bunch of symbols. So probably going to be the key we're working out here. It's like guitar, deer. It's going to be symbol recognition. Cooler. Clock. 1010. Fridge. Sink. Bathtub. Shower. Window. Letter? Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, and they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano and lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. Interesting. And then a picture. All right. Confused, follow these steps. Wash hands, take chicken out of the fridge, and take a nap. So, sink, fridge, bed? Let's take a nap on the couch. Let's see. Sink. I gotta write some notes down for this because these are all wonkus. These are northwest, southeast triangles. I guess this is the bed marker. The fridge is just north-south triangles. And the bed is play in reverse, to the left and right carrots. Okay. I think. My nose is so itchy. Knock it off. So we've got this one. This one. This one. Okay. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, too damn bad. What are you gonna do about it? Now, just a little point of interest here. Is there a lunchbox nearby? Looking for little dream catchers or colorful rocks. Well, the very beginning of the game is right here too. I don't see nothing. Okay, now we are cutting all the way back across. I should do this loop here. I don't know if I went all the way down this way, and then then we have to go all the way back up. This is the very beginning of the game. We walked down this path, and then I did this loop to loop, and we walked all the way over here to General Store, and then walked around the murder site. So let me do this loop here. Then we have to go all the way back up to the cabins. Oh, see? Okay, we got a Taken spawning behind us. I do see some colorful rocks. But I don't see how to get any... Oh, rocks here. Dream catchers. So yeah, okay. Lunchbox here. Yep. Oh, and a note. UFOs and you, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got the feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer. That's a beer. I got in the car and drove chasing it. Starry night, not much moon as expected. It led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. Tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated, but relieved. I scanned the sky for shapes, the objects. Nothing. But when I blink repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of a octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. These are the Hedrons. We inadvertently killed one of them as Jessie faded in control. But I guess a shard of it still remains with her. That's Polaris. But then these are potentially connected to Mr. Door. So is Mr. Door a Hedron in disguise? I guess we'll find out. I don't friggin' know. How do you like the knitting, hero? I made it just for you. Oh, I found this one already. I thought I didn't see the UFO note on the ground. We know now that all those are made by Rose. So I did come down here, I guess. Or it looked different when it wasn't totally dark. But it's a spoopy game, so it's supposed to be dark. Yeah, the Taken is up there. Roaming around. There's two of them. I don't want to fight them. I don't waste any ammo. The whole point of this and getting all the stashes is to get ammo, not immediately spend it. I could use my bow and arrow, but that doesn't always refund. So I'm going on this path. Because the other one is blocked off by the trees and the gates. Just no wolves, alright? No wolves. Not only are they spooky, they're also hard to deal with. Because they're very fast and surprisingly tanky. Alright. How about no? Considering we have a boss fight coming up. Or something. Oh, this is the too far path? Oops.
I need to head back.
Okay. Where did I go? Oh, I need to go up the little ledge. This is broken, so she has to vault up it. Yeah. And then this path right here. Yes, yes, yes. A little harder to see everything. Still surprised there are no flashlight upgrades. I would think Saga would get a better flashlight, if anything. Or that she would get like a tactical flashlight to put on her weapons. But nope. That's the way out. And we need to go to the main gate here, which is going to be bolt cutters. And we have not been here. I'm expecting a nursery rhyme. Maybe a lunchbox or two. There's multiple trailers here. I don't know how many we're going to be able to explore. Looks like not that one. There's 4. Once I go through a trailer to get over here, because this is all blocked off. Let's see. There's a light on in that one. Property seizure notice? Hello? The clock is dead. Okay, probably can go back through the back door and go around, maybe? Any head in the toilet or the bathroom? No. No. This one's just a through line to... Is this actually going to be a... Oh. Dream catchers. It's actually a save spot? Oh, wow. Oh, and a reality switcher. I can't do anything on Alan right now, though. Alan is... Oh, there we go.
Another cult box.
Alan is locked to... It says progress Saga story. Window, tornado, castle bridge, past the cave. Small house, bones, tree? Is this a key situation? This is a key situation, isn't it? What the hell? Look out the window, see a tornado. What the heck? Okay, well. It's got to be nearby. Or in the trailer park itself, I would imagine. We got a manuscript page over here. This is one of the earliest times I can get to this part of the map because you need the bolt cutters anyway. Oh my god. Now that we know that Alan is scratching this stuff out and rewriting it, this is what Scratch wrote.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence. Kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
The return of the nightmare rising from the depths. Oh, goody. Well, this goes nowhere. Window, tornado, castle, bridge, walk by a cave, small house, bones, tree. What? What? Okay, game. Of course, the last stash we have to figure out is a pictographic riddle. It says leading to a key. I mean, looking out the window, you can see the tornado. I don't know if this is tornado or not. This is like a little spinny kid's toy. Beware the wicked witch. Hello? One person is the wicked witch. Everyone else has to run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everyone has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them to kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the wicked witch finds you, you're dead. If you find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. Day 1. I don't know where day 1 is written. Some weird animal tried to break into our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it with a big stick and it ran away. I think it was a squirrel before. SQUIREL. SKWERL. Based. Also, it says, this is weird. Maybe it's day 2 written into the typo. Now it's day 3. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel. Day 6. Max found candy wrappers in the woods. There was some big pops there. It wasn't a squirrel. Day 7. Max has gone missing. Sad face. Oh, of course, written by a kid. Absolutely. Also, because it writes that there were some big poops there. I said pops. Like candy pops, but it's poops. Some big poops. Squirrel. Squirrel? Question mark, question mark. Max has gone missing. Sad face.
Can't be opened on this side.
Yeah, no, she can't just smash through it like this. Be like, hiya! Apparently not. Kablamo.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Lunchbox me up. This place is a mess. Also, how's Rose getting into all these trailers? His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was. He was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed, beneath my fingers proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. 9 fragments! Oh, we're upgrading. Move faster while aiming doesn't seem very good. And I don't know about this whole, like, rapid fire mode. Pistol. Stuns. Kind of like this would go pretty hard on bosses. We don't have to worry about removing their shields. Also notice that this is new. Didn't think about that ore was there before. Okay. Well. Hello? No head in the bathtub. Now let's see. Can we go all the way around this back corner here? Yeah, we can. Oh. Same clue that was on the stash. What step do you think we're on? Are we on the under the bridge part? I'm assuming we're on the under the bridge part. Because we just went under... I think? Oh, that's blocked off. Oh, there's a rhyme in there. Yep. Hadouken! That TV should turn on and put on some Threshold Kids or something. Man, that fridge is not where it's supposed to be, I guess. Is that the cave? Unsolved mysteries. Empty pizza box. Was Tim here? Tim, you here? Toothpaste. Oh, small hut. We have some yellow in the distance. The bones, maybe the bones of a car, the bones of a vehicle. Okay. Hadouken!
Oh, another rhyme.
Another rhyme indeed, Saga. But where's that last doll? You did tell me to look for a fallen tree. You're a Gainus? I know English isn't your first language, but that is not spelled correctly. But I do like it. You're a Gainus. Can we get... You can screenshot that, put that in Discord. Elements. Stalking monsters, watchful birds. Stakes can't be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Need to test this approach for possibly more ambiguous interpretational results. Birds watching you like that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration. Guardian spirits, Norse mythology, or ancient Egyptian. North mythology does seem to be involved in this, considering the Andersons. And Corvus Corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and uses. It's a type of bird, right? That makes you imagine the Harry Potter, the boy who lifted. Dude, I hate AI art, and a lot of that AI art is shit. And I mean, I use the AI generative tool in Photoshop to like remove my camera from things to recreate the backgrounds, or to like remove text like subtitles while I'm getting a screenshot. But that's about as far as I've gone. I did have a friend of mine do some stuff for his portfolio. He was learning it well over a year plus ago. My Final Fantasy 16 thumbnails, which I may go back and change because they're kind of okay. The Final Fantasy 16 thumbnails, the character art was based on multiple pictures of me, because he asked if they could feed a bunch of images into the model he was using to make different characters of me, because he was learning, and I agreed. But they're okay. But I don't know if I'm going to go back and fix all those thumbnails because there's lots of them. So that's about as far as I've done with any of that stuff. But those Harry Potter memes, Harry Spotter memes and shit like that, they're funny. But that's the weird thing about that, is that they don't have permission to use, you know, Daniel Radcliffe's likeness and stuff. Our hero, courageous and true, stalked the monster hatching through. The clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Well, this will probably spawn the boss fight, I'm assuming, or something. So, our hero, courageous and true, stalked the monster hatching through. I guess the hero doll goes there. The clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. Crows go here. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Maiden doll?
Nah.
Nah. It takes 3, though. So, this is monster. This is hero.
Right.
You need a music change in before boss fight. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. The setup outside this area. Oh fuck! Yep. I mean, it's a big boy. Maybe not a boss fight, but it's a big boy. Big zombie man. Holy shit! That was a lot of cartridges. Wow. Okay. Not a boss fight with a health bar or nothing, but big, large man. Yeah, I tore off so much of him. Good God. So he burst out of that room. I thought it was gonna be like a big bird or something. I heard the crows. You hear the crows? Oh, they're right there. Yep. Okay. Oh, I was gonna use
charm.
I was gonna use the coffee mug and I could go use it on some regular dudes. You have to use the coffee mug charm and then actually get it to shatter, which I do feel like is a bit of a waste if I'm not. Oh, what's this? It's not the fisherman doll?
Witchfinder's Station.
What?
I've been there before. Worth checking out.
Property of the Federal Bureau of Control, Department of Parafictional Research, lead researcher Dr. Campbell. Keep this container locked at all times. The test item within is to be kept separate from the others, as well as a safe distance from the main testing facility, Witchfinder's Station. The father doll. Maybe not the boss fight we were looking for. Maybe it's over there. Well, we have all the dolls now. Find all the nursery rhyme dolls. Eviction notice. Effective immediately. The Federal Bureau of Control has designated this area to be vacated as a matter of public health and safety. Failure to comply with this order is a federal crime and will result in a swift and forceful action per code 0157DE. Your compliance is appreciated. So the FBC kicked people out of this place. Cauldron Lake closed. The majority of the scenic and beloved Cauldron Lake area was fenced off and access is restricted as a government agency takes over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot Cauldron Lake, Allen Wake, Sam Lake, you get it, was cordoned off by the government officials, citing seismic disturbances in the area. The Federal Bureau of Control has limited access to the foreseeable future. When asked about the effects this closure will have on the region as a tourist destination, the FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret on the impact this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed campground and fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around the town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that tensions were running high. This is an absolute outrage, said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Falls resident and volcanologist. There's been no documented volcanic activity in this region for millennia. The only seismic activity going down here is when the Koskalas take their 4x4s for a joyride on the hiking paths. I just bought a season camp pass, says Ed Randall, a Watery native. I sure hope these feds reimburse my $350. I'm not holding my breath. In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals are feeling, there is concern as to what this means for the future. Joe and Cindy just put all their savings into that convenience store for the campground. What happens to them? What happens to all the businesses around here that rely on out-of-towners? People are scared and they want answers. Well, clearly they've mostly turned into Taken now, so. Is your email hacker-proof? To many people, hackers are the stuff of Hollywood movies and TV shows, dark criminals committing cyber crimes and action movies. But to many people around the world, hackers are a very real threat. Cybercrime experts warn that phishing attempts are on the rise and show little sign of stopping. What is phishing, you may be asking yourself? Phishing is when someone poses as a fake email address in order to trick the recipient into sharing their personal information which could be useful to access bank accounts and other personal databases. Databases? Even the most professional looking emails or text messages can be faked, experts warn, so people are encouraged to always act with caution when sharing information on the net. All it takes is one mistake and your information could be out there forever. True. I mean, I get phishing emails to this day still. And a bunch of garbage emails too. Yep. They can't hack you if you don't read your email. I mean, sure, that's one way to deal with it. Bright Falls Bookstore Raffle Bonanza. Anyone looking for a gift for the reader in their life would do well to visit Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend. In an effort to clear out the stock room, Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and items considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to student literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on sale from 9 a.m. on Saturday until 6 p.m. the following day, with drawing taking place Monday, Monring. That's an actual typo on the subtitle, because it's correct here. It's gonna take place on Monday, Monring. Anyone clear calendars Monday, Monring? Excuse you, Bethesda. Get out of this game. That's a European style toilet with the flushing button on the back tank instead of the handle on the side here. Still gonna find that key. Oh, the crows are gone now. Of course they are, if they even existed in the first place. This is a shortcut to leave, but we're not leaving yet. We need to find the key. And I guess we need to go back. I have to go all the way back here. Ah! It's all the way back to the Witchfinder station. That's where we started. Yep. Well. Shit. Six. 4. Huh? Oh, is it a code, not a key? Oh no. Not wrong. I think the writer and producers of this game is Scandinavian, which means English not their native language. They're Finnish. Now, if you're being broad, but like the lead writer, Sam Lake, he's Finnish. Oh, hello. Shit.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
That was all of a sudden. And these ones didn't drop anything, so they're not the random mobs. Oh, they dropped something. Rifle ammo, I guess. Okay. Well. Lost my arrows, though. Not like she needs more arrows. She has tons. Crossbow bolts, if you will. Yeah, eat that gauze pad, Saga. Nom 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 nom. I'm gonna put this on to remember the next comment we get into. Okay, so the trees have the code. 6, 2, 4. Is it just left to right, top to bottom? 6, 2, 4. 6, 2, 4. Oh yeah, more spawns. Figured as much. Hmm. Oh, they ran away. Damn it, it's the sickle guy too. Out of here. No time for your shenanigans. Shenanigans? Are they bullet sponges because the game difficulty or because how far you have come and bad upgrade decisions? Well, none of the there's no, you don't get any damage upgrades that are, you don't get damage upgrades exactly. You get better weapons. But I mean, things are kind of bullet spongy. Too fast. Ow. I mean, some weapons one shot, like the crossbow, and the rifle one shots. But like her regular pistol isn't very strong. What, through the house? Yeah, boy, he flipped right over. Yeah, it depends on the weapon using. Survival horror games usually don't have like damage increases. You just have better weapons, so you want to use better weapons. Okay. Let's get this cracked open here. And then on our way back across, I'll use the coffee mug. Oh, it is a key. So what's the point of the code? Is the code to get in this locked door? You can't just try the bolt cutters. It has to be the right thing to hit the bolt cutters on. You can't just use, it's not an immersive sim. You can't just use whatever you want. Yeah, this is just locked because it's this freaking couch is in the way. Which means I just can't get in that room. Over here we can. That's where the nursery rhyme was. So what is the point of this code? I mean, we're 624. What's it? What's the point of it, though? Oh, there's the key. Okay. I'm just gonna write down 624. I don't know if it's used somewhere else, but so there was just a key there. But are the numbers just whatever? Why are you trolling? Look at a bunch of, look at red chat, got a bunch of random numbers being typed. I wrote it down. All right.
key?
Yep.
That's new.
Okay, this one was actually pretty fun, much better than the math tests. But there was no lighthouse key. Then the last crate, the last cult stash. But why is there a code on the wall? Find all nursery rhyme dolls. I guess I didn't find all the cult stashes. Do I have to case close it? Kaboom.
What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go? What's the worst that can happen?
The file says not to bring the doll to the Witchfinder station in Cauldron Lake. Must admit, I'm a little curious. Doll plus Witchfinder station. Alright, Cauldron Lake rhyme. The father doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. It looks like Mr. Door. It's just Mr. Door. So who's he holding? Who's the baby? With the little bow in their hair. Who's the
They're
baby?
actually kind of cute the longer you look at them.
They are not cute, Saga. They are weird and creepy. FPC created the rhymes, research to see if nursery rhymes have power to affect future. And there's one more Cauldron Lake rhyme. I'm assuming it's inside of the lighthouse. If I had to guess. No, that's in Watery. So Cauldron Lake rhyme. Witchfinder Station? Obviously, because I have a doll that I didn't have before. The glasses are a nice touch. It just looks like Mr. Door. Who is potentially just a Hedron alien? I don't know. There's still 2 more lunch boxes. Cult stashes are
That's
all
the
done.
stashes. These people were well prepared.
Well, kind of. All cult stashes. I don't know where my camera's going. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. Very good. Yeah, because the lighthouse is at Watery. All right, we have to go all the way back to the Witchfinder station. Okay. Just grab a save and start walking. I have to prevent death with my coffee charm. Oh, yeah. Where would another lunchbox be? I do not know. Oh, here's some dinguses. Excuse me, can you hit me a bunch? Alright, see ya. Owie. Owie. That does like no damage, actually. Ow, ow. Oh, I dodged by barely moving. And one more, maybe? There we go. Gives me a full heal, too. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. The aiming on the flashlight is still really weird. So it didn't shatter? It's still here? Oh, I got another one. That's right. Okay. Interesting. That was... It gives a full heal. That's actually way better. I thought it would just keep you at critical health, but you're okay. But the full heal is interesting. I didn't know that was a mechanic. Yeah, back to life. Use a coffee mug charm to prevent defeat. The aiming on the flashlight still feels like I'm playing like Marvel Rivals, where I have to aim not where the crosshair is aiming. I don't know why. It should aim right where the crosshair is, but the actual light, you can even kind of tell, is a little bit to the left. So you have to aim like if this stump is the dude, you have to aim like this a bit to get the light on them. I don't know why that is. Thousands and thousands of hours of playing first-person shooters, mainly Destiny 2. Like you aim where you aim, but not in Alan Wake 2. It's a little bit off to the side. We got a long way to go. You know what? This is for the YouTube audience. Okay, there we go. That's for the YouTube audience. I just teleported up here. They don't know no better. For the 6 people that watch my YouTube videos. Now we're just up here at the Witchfinder station. Oh, this is in multiple places now? Oh, it's in multiple places. Okay. Oh, okay. There's... Oh, okay. And the poem is being read to... Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. It's going to use every doll, isn't it? Yep. It's going to use every single doll. Who came back here and put these other things down? Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Father is I. Is there an I? There's no I? Oh, which Dark Lake? Which I guess is just gonna be Trickster Doll. Yeah, the tricky witch opened away. So witch water. This is like riches. I don't know what. So maybe it's not using all of them. The hero is here. It's just the loving father. There's no eye any. Oh, there's the eye. Never mind. Okay. This computer has everything new on it, doesn't it? No. Mother and hatchling only tried to survive? You can only put one doll in each place. Does hatchling just go there? I don't know where the mother doll goes. In the house? So I guess it is using one on every single place. So who's on the boat? Maybe the hero goes there. Hero goes on the boat because you're going into the lake. I don't know who goes on the light then. I don't know. Do I need something in every single one? There's not enough lines for all of these places. And also hearing the poem being read over and over and over again is actually gonna just like is gonna break my brain. Which is part of the point. I don't know what would go here. Okay. I can't stop it or anything. It's just gonna keep going. It's all in the house. Oh, it's gonna, I
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye and told her not to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. When a tricky witch opened the way into the dark lake, our hero, against all caution, did a bold step take, away from the sun which would make her blind to all that she could see. On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye to stand out in the light too bright, while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive.
I don't know how many I'm supposed to put down because Saga's not responding. I need to put down one every place just to see if she responds, so I know that I need to put one every single place. But there's nothing in the poem about some of these clues, so I don't...
On our hero, the faraway father still kept an eye
I'm assuming you just have to get the right combination, and then it just... She's not... Okay, one more. I don't know. She doesn't reply or react. These are old. It's all in the house, right? Okay. It's so different when you can read it and process it, but when it keeps repeating over and over and over again, clearly the father doll goes on the eyeball.
while the loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive.
That's
Witch opened the way into the dark lake. Our hero, against all caution, did a bold
it sounds like the witch would be on the water. Because the witch opened, so it'd be trickster. I don't get that one. The loving mother and her hatchling only tried to survive. I don't get that. Because then do you put child on hatchling? Do you put mother on hatchling? I have no idea. And I'm about 30 seconds from just looking it up because this is really obtuse. Because you can only put one doll in each place. I was expecting maybe they was going to change it up. You could put multiple dolls in places. But you can only put one. It doesn't let you do any other. So it's still just one doll per picture. So I don't... I don't want to look it up, but like I'm going to go fucking insane if I don't. Because the fact that it keeps repeating is so... It's just absolutely brain melting me. I don't know. I could turn off the it'd be dialogue, I guess. Oh, there's still it's still on the sound channel too. It's still on the sound channel, so it's not only on the dialogue channel. Okay, I'm gonna go absolutely insane. I'm just looking it up. I'm actually gonna like my brain's gonna explode. Sure, yeah, whatever. Yep. I have the father doll. We're good. So it's father on eye. It was hero on sun, which is what I did earlier, but then I felt like it was wrong. Because it said to away from the sun, which, okay, so hero on sun. Mother doll on heart. I guess loving mother. Sure, okay. I not maiden. I thought the father doll would be there first, but no. Trickster doll on water and waves. That's totally correct. Trickster doll. Okay, that was correct there. And the child just goes on the hatchling. Okay. That's it? No more? Oh, I have it in the house. Child doll goes on here. Okie dokie.
What the?
Hello, Dr. Campbell?
Who is this? How do you know I'm here?
I've been monitoring your incessant tampering with my project.
Okay.
You have made some advantageous progress, however.
Yes. How are you monitoring me? From where? Are you... Where are you?
What project?
What project? So you've just been playing around with my test arrangements with absolutely no understanding of their function.
I understand.
The hubris.
Indeed.
But your interference with my research has come to its conclusion, and I'm interested to see the results. The trick, I believe, is in the manifestation of the nursery rhymes. Art becoming reality, the doorway being revealed, and or perhaps even someone entering it.
Mm-hmm. It's still funny that the audio quality is so bad because the technology that is employed by the FBC, because of the oldest house, not liking modern technology. It likes analog and old because it's the oldest house. These walkie-talkies are like real shit.
Get to the point.
Meddlesome and rude, I see. The point is that by your unwanted actions, you may have opened the way.
Oh.
Now I'll get to observe what exactly occurs when a subject crosses the threshold. No. Wait, that's not right.
Hmm?
What is that? Do you see?
What? Hello? Hey, are you there?
Oh!
Sounds like this person got more than they bargained for. Ugh, this stuff again. There's something else in there, too. This will be handy.
She gets an extra charm slot. That's pretty wild. An extra charm slot is pretty crazy. I still don't have another inventory slot. I also put the coffee mug back on, I guess. It's weird that it said it shatters in the process, but it's still there. So an extra charm slot. All right, well, I was going mostly crazy because the poem kept being read, although I was almost correct on 3 of the 5, or I was at like 3 to 4 of them out of the whole lot. I had the witch correct. I did have the child correct earlier. I second guessed myself. I had to the father on the eye. I was moving back and forth on the hero being on the sun or on the boat because they're going into the lake. So I was, you know, all right. I looked at it long enough before my eyeballs were gonna blast out of my head. Okay. So is Saga going to get her last inventory upgrade at the end of the game? Just for the end of the game? Because now I don't really think there are many other places that I can even explore. Caseboard me? Kashblamo? Nursery rhymes me? Dr. Campbell thought the experiment would send me to the dark place.
There's a lesson here. Probably something about hubris.
FBC researcher tried to send me to the dark place. He was sent instead. Karma. Oh. Is Alan gonna ever see him? Probably not. Found all the nursery rhymes. Case closed.
Man in lab coat messes around and finds out. Called it.
An FBC researcher was working with nursery rhymes to create a gateway to the dark place. The experiment was a success, but not the way he'd hoped. So he got sucked away, huh? Dr. Campbell? That is definitely the way that the dark place would work, that's for sure. 100%. Now, we're not done yet. We go to the lighthouse. Maybe the last inventory upgrades in the lighthouse, which means a lot of walking. Not as much walking if you're on the YouTube version of this, but if you're on the live stream, we got to walk all the way out, then load screen to Watery, and then walk all the way through Watery to the lighthouse. Because there's no fast travel in this game, baby. We got to hoof it. We're hoofing it. All right.
Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
Mayor Setter is this handsome pupper. Look at this handsome pupper.
Oh. Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I got a charm. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Saga's map. Oh no. Will that show the lunch boxes? Look at that handsome pupper. Sorry, that's a doggo, actually. It has to be nearby Saga, so you still have to run all the way around every place to find everything. Which I don't think is gonna happen. That's a lot. So hold on now. Is that thing in her... Saga has a poster. Oh, yep. Yep. I'm still missing, I guess, one of these sticky notes, though. It's a handsome dog. But this might show... Because Cauldron Lake still has, what, 1? Bright Falls has 3. Watery has 1. I don't know. But that's crazy. I don't know at what point it just allows you to meet Mayor Setter and get that, if it's at the end of the game. I am not sure. I'm half wondering due to the way this world
That's the
is.
cutest mare I've ever seen for sure.
I something tells me it's not actually a dog. I don't think it's a dog.
Nice, quiet
All right, let's get back to the lighthouse. We are now unpaused. We are at the pitch black lighthouse, and we also have like all the stuff. Okay. Let's check inside the... Whose duffel bag is this? Lighthouse key? Let's go. It's just stuff. Okay. I mean, stuff is good. Inventory. Yep, there it is. The last inventory upgrade. The little fanny pack. batteries? Heck yeah. Oh, she's picking up the paper. Ilmo resists the dark presence.
Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare. He was drenched in sweat. In the dream, he'd been covered in blood, gleefully murdering people, his friends. When his twin brother had tried to talk sense into him, he had murdered Yako as well. Ilmo slammed his fist into his temple so hard it hurt. The dream made him feel sick. The dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Trying to turn them into Ilmari and Yakopi Huatari from the early days of Watery.
Yeah.
But they were the Koskela brothers. Their mother had not raised them to become murderers. They had backbone. They had honor. They had finished Sisu. Something bad was coming. The hidden device they had hooked to the FBC station had been intercepting alarms like crazy the past few days. Ilmo would make sure his cult was ready for war. Out in the night, the story seeking to give birth to an overlap in Watery drifted on, looking for another pair of men more prone to corruption.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a pretty useless lighthouse when you get down to it, that it's not lighting the area around.
This has got to be an Ilmo idea.
Yeah, can I, like, mirrors draw light from the main light thing? Generator, satellite dish, shadow monster, light ray 3000. Oh, okay. And then the other page. The cult of the tree is born.
They're too old to fight monsters. The torchbearers are done. We need something new. Ilmo took a long drag from the joint and handed it to his brother. They'd been drinking and smoking all night. That thing from the lake was not a man, and the government's trying to hide it. Ilmo gestured at the files they had stolen from the research station. The strange seal with an upside-down pyramid. The Federal Bureau of Control.
Yes.
We need to keep the feds away. Deal with this our way. We need an army of our own. Yako smiled. He loved to watch his brother come up with his ideas. Ilmo's gaze swam. He was seeing double. The pyramid on the folder was a spruce tree. A tree, he thought. A fucking tree. It was a sign. We'll make the woods scary again. So fucking scary, no one will set foot in them at night. That's how we'll keep people safe. We'll be a legend. We are the cult of the tree, and we watch in the night. We're gonna need scary masks. Energized, Yako chugged a bottle of Ama beer in one go.
Yep. So part of the idea way earlier, people were wondering about the triangle, the board symbol that the FBC uses. The Koskela brothers just saw it on some files they had clearly stolen, and in their drunken high state, that's why they use it as a symbol. It's just one upside down, point facing down triangle, but that's why there's so many different versions of it that the cult used, the cult, air quotes, the cult used as their symbology. Also, how is this a lighthouse? How do I go upstairs? I guess this is the stairwell. Yeah, and it was just someone cemented it closed. Okay. Well, that was all that was here. You know, a lot of stuff. It was the final inventory upgrade. Was that an achievement? Find all the charms. Pet Mayor Setter. Okay, well, those are different. So it's still something. Okay. Excellent. We are on our way to start the end game. but I do now have to go all the way back again. I have to, not as far, but I have to go all the way back to the lodge now to talk to Estevez to say this. Oh, it's so much walking. And I think we're going to go to Coulter Lake for the end. But, all right. I'm going to go do a once over with this charm. Might as well. The live viewers get to watch me walk around and pick up crap that I missed. Let's go. If you're watching on YouTube, though, thank you. These are finally going to come out way after we're doing Thankmas, though. But just to thank everyone that is donated to it. We still got time left on the live stream. But, yeah, go check out the other ones. By the time this video is out, all of Control and all of Alan Wake 1 are out. And by the time this comes out, we'll be close to the DLC for Alan Wake 2. So go watch that. And I'll see you in the next one. Because I'm going to go walk around. The radius that the charm shows is quite large. Like the whole like sub-zone you're in. So I'm just going to do like a walkthrough. And find the few things that I've missed. And then probably go back to Coulter Lake and do the same thing. Because I didn't think Saga was going to get that thing like Alan has, but here we are. Oh boy.